Well, hey Virgo, this is Tara, and welcome to your May 15th through May 31st Psychic Tarot Forecast for 2018. I'm doing a 2-week time frame. It just feels right. There's a lot on my plate, schedule-wise, and intuitively I thought, you know what, there's so much going on around the 15th. We have the new moon. It's a rubber band. We have the new moon in Taurus, I believe. And also Uranus is moving into Taurus on the 15th from being in Aries for 8 years. I know this sounds like a lot, but this is a big change. Taurus has to do with our money, finances, the economy, world finances. So we're going to see some changes in the next 8 years. So therefore I thought I would focus on these 2 weeks. It just felt right. But you know, if you get a chance, Google Uranus in Taurus, and you'll get a better idea of what that means and what that might mean to you if you know your degrees and all. Well, just knowing, just being a Virgo, it's going to affect you in one way or the other, and hopefully in a positive way, Virgo. I think it'll enable your income, your finances to be more stable in a way that you're wanting them to be. Okay, so pulling 2 cards, well, right off the bat, and then I'm looking at the bottom card for the final outcome, and I'm doing this first. So it's, what are we doing here? We're being unique and different. So the 8 of Cups is the final outcome card for these last 2 weeks of May. And I love this card because you know what it represents? It represents change, and it represents life change. This is like a huge transformation card. It's the 8 of Cups, so you can see the 8 cups and they're straight up. So meaning that you're leaving behind the past, what has not served you, or what you've worked through that's been part of your heart. Maybe it's been a relationship, maybe it's a job, but you're moving on. You can see this guy is moving away. And you can see how there's a little bit of a new moon and then a face on the rest of the moon. So set your goals and intentions on the 15th for what you want to happen for the next month, okay? On the new moon, it's important to do that. But I love this card for you also. Whatever you're leaving behind this card came up, so it's super important for you to say, you know what? I don't need that. I don't need this. I don't need them. I don't need this situation. Whatever it is you don't need any longer, because you're moving on to new opportunities, new growth, new awareness. I love that for you all. Okay, so let's look at the first 2 cards. We have, this card has come up, the 5 of Swords, and this card has come up too. Okay, we'll see if there's a little bit of a pattern here. The 5 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. Very different, but let's look how they play into each other. You've had to stand up for yourself, Virgo, or stand up for what you want, and really not only mentally, verbally, but mindfully with others, whether it's coworkers, family, friends, spouses. It's beside a work card. We'll go into that in a moment, but it feels like you feel like there's victory around something you've been working hard to achieve or hard on, and there have been other people that have possibly been in your way or given you some lip service about it, and you're like, no, this is my final answer. Drawing a line in the sand. This is it. This is where I'm coming from. If you like it, great. If you don't, well, you know, then we'll see you later. And that's interesting too, because it plays in well with this 8 of Cups about leaving behind what doesn't serve you. Now this 4 of Wands, the Wand cards are about what we do in the world, our work, our hobbies, creatively what we might be doing. but it is our work. And this is the force, and this is about celebration. Celebration around your work. It might be that you meet someone at the workplace or through your business, or if you don't work, then this is something that you love to do, something that could even be like a meetup or a place you go to where others congregate and that you meet a romantic partner. Just saying, that could happen if you're not already in a relationship. And if you're in a relationship, there might be more pause or cause to celebrate. I said pause. Huh? There could be a pause, but cause to celebrate. So some of you are going one way with a relationship, and some of you might be going another way. If this is about a relationship, it could be you actually moving your home, moving your family, moving into a different country. So, but I really like these two cards. I like that you're standing up and drawing the line in the sand, and that there is cause for, you see the fruits of your labor with this card too. That's what it's all about. It's like, wow, whew, we did that project. We finished our house remodeling. We closed on our house, a new house, whatever it might be. And it may be a little victory too, but there's cause for celebration. Okay, I'm going to look into the crystal and see what comes up for Virgo, May 15th through May 31st. Well, for you all too, and I got this from one other sign. I think that's what this is. So the totem animal, I'm going to name a couple because this looks just like a polar bear. So if you think of a bear, especially a polar bear, I mean, they have to survive, and they do survive by planning. I mean, right? They eat throughout the year for 9 months, and then they go into hibernation for 3 months. They're real survivalist. And that could very well be you, Virgo. So you might want to look up, Google polar bears and see how they survive and their instincts. It feels so much like you all. Okay, what else comes up? Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how to describe this. A dome-like shape. It's also in the shape of a rock. And I'm seeing horses and or possibly unicorns, but let's go with horses because it feels more like it. And so that feels like, to me, that's my symbols for being outside, enjoying the outdoors, going on a trip, going to a nature-oriented, like Yellowstone National Park. Just saying, I'm just giving you some ideas of what's coming up for me. And of course, we are coming into summertime in the Northern Hemisphere, so a lot of people take vacations because the kids are out of school. So it might be that a lot of you are going on vacation. So enjoy your time. I'm also seeing fish. So I'm not sure there's fish at Yellowstone, but again, that was just an idea. So some of you will be around water. You'll be fishing. You'll be laying out in the sun. You'll be snorkeling. Okay? And I love that for you too. I feel like, a play date could be awesome for you. Okay, Virgo, I'm going to count the cards. We have 5, and 4 is 9, and 8 is 17, and 1 and 7 is 8, and 8 is about abundance. In numerology, if you have a life path of 8, or you're born on the 8th, the 17th, the 20, what am I trying to say? Well, 8, 17, 20, yeah, there you go. Whatever adds up to 8, then you manifest easily. It's also a very grounded number. So that feels right for me, for you all too, because it's like 2 4s together. And it has to do with structure, it has to do with law, It can be courtroom, but it is, of course, about abundance as well. Okay, in the 8, in the major arcana, is the Strength card. Don't you love the Strength card? This card signifies that the universe has your back, that you have all the strength that you need. Whatever you're going through or whatever you're planning on making happen for yourself, go for it. Go for your plans. Go for your goals. Go for your ideals, because you can make it happen. Take your time. Don't rush. But just know that you can make things happen right now. Okay, Virgo, I so enjoyed doing this for you all. I hope that it was beneficial to you. Please leave any comments below. If you'd like your own personal private reading, then look in the Show More section below. There's an order to a link to my order page. Also, if you haven't subscribed, and I so appreciate those of you who have, then the subscribe button is down to the right of your screen. And make sure to leave any comments, if you will. You know, maybe what this situation is about or what you're moving on to. I love the comments, okay? So you all be well. Take care. Enjoy these final 2 weeks of May. And I will see you soon. Bye-bye.